Hello, my name is Douglas Shaw from Edinburgh Bike Fitting, and this is the MODA VIVO disc in the red arrow colour. The MODA VIVO is also available in the matte black. So the MODA VIVO is an excellent choice for someone who is just getting into cycling because the geometry is forgiving enough that you can have quite an upright position, but as you progress as a cyclist you can start to lower the stem, lengthen it out. Because it's a kind of a more value orientated offering, it's got standard stem, so it's cheapest chips to elongate the position, cheapest chips to narrow the bars down, and yes, you have the kind of internally routed frame, so you don't have the internally routed cables on this bike, but you do have a very high quality finish on the paint and a very high quality solid carbon fibre stiff reactive road bike all round. So it is a very, very good bike. Things on this bike that I personally like would be the fact that it's just got a normal screw-in bottom bracket, so it's very cheap to maintain this bike. To be honest, pretty easy to fix it yourself if you've got a bottom bracket that doesn't spin nicely anymore. You can change that. As with every other bike that MODA sell, you can change the stem length at the time of purchase to whatever you like. So you can go from, you'll be able to put a 50mm stem on this if you really wanted to, all the way up to 140, and the bar width is just a standard round bar, so you can go 36 all the way to 46 if you can still get hold of them somewhere. So you can really have like a massive selection of options on this bike to sort of suit all shapes and sizes of cyclists. So this bike's got a 31.6mm seat post, and you can have that as a setback or an inline. So for me as a bike fitter, I've sold this bike to cyclists who are using it as a road bike, but also triathletes who are getting a bike that they can put clip-ons on, maybe put an inline seat post on, kind of run it as like a hybrid getting into triathlon tri-bike, but not quite all the way to a tri-bike. So it's versatile enough as a bike for those options. Tire clearance, you can still run up to 30mm tire clearance in the fork and the frame. Really versatile build, so you can have it from mechanical 12-speed 105 all the way up to, if you really wanted to put Dura-Race on this bike, you could put Dura-Race on it, and 60mm deep wheels, 80mm deep wheels. So you could kind of have it as like a relatively fast aero race bike, or a relatively lightweight beginning to get into kind of climbing territory bike. So it really is super versatile as a bike, and again, it's like that perfect bike to, if you like, your first foray into carbon fibre road bikes. For me, that would match up, if you like, with what the MODA VIVO is all about.